famous Ukrainian dish named borscht. But first of all, I want to tell you a few words about Ukrainian cuisine.
Ukrainian foods are rich and tasty. Ukrainian cuisine is very much a part of the population's culture, lifestyle, and customs. Ukraine's geography and climate are optimal for the production of many kinds of foods, making it a historical breadbasket of Europe. Ukraine is a major producer of grains, meat, and dairy, eggs, fruits and vegetables, nuts, and so on. So these foods in the cuisine of Ukraine are popular. Ukrainian cuisine is well known for its great diversity and amazing flavors. Ukrainians are extremely hospitable and their meals are served in very generous quantities. Some of the best Ukrainian cuisine is actually very simple. Many ingredients are used in what some may consider unusual combinations, creating a unique and sumptuous dish. Why not invite some guests around and enjoy a Ukrainian fest?
So, first of all, we will need meat. We will need about 500 grams of meat. It's better to take the pork or beef. But the main thing is that meat should be with bones. Then we need potatoes. I have very small one. You should take 2 or 3 potatoes if you have the big ones. But I have small, so I took it about 6 or 7. The third thing, you will need 2 beetroots. That's beetroots. If you have a smaller one, that will be better because one of them we will cook in water, and the other one we will fry. Onions. I think I will cry today. So we need 2 of these onions. The tomato paste. I think that it's a little bit difficult maybe to find it in your markets. That's not a problem. Then you should take simply the tomatoes. And we will need two tomatoes. 2 tomatoes. The pepper. The sweet pepper. Then we will need... why I always forget how it calls... how it is in English. Капуста як буде? Cabbage! Oh, cabbage, yeah, really. So we won't need the whole one, but 1/4 of it. Next, we will need some beans. I think about 2 tablespoons of beans. Some greens. I like greens very much. I like salads and so on. So you should have greens. And the most secret ingredient in borscht, the most secret ingredient, that's salo. I think that it's difficult for you to understand what the fuck salo is, but the salo is a traditional Ukrainian food. We really love salo. We eat it not every day, but sometimes, and we like it very much. It tastes better with garlic and some horilka, vodka, you know. Salo is the pork fat. You have, I think, you say in Europe you don't have salo, but you have some bacon. You can take some bacon to borscht, but it's better to find at least a small piece of salo. So we will need one piece of garlic, and we will need some smetana. Smetana, it's I forget how is smetana in English. I think sour cream. Yeah, sour cream. So let's start cooking. First of all, you have to wash the meat. Because I don't think it's really clean after all the people that touched it. So we wash the meat a little bit. That's it. That's something dirty in meat, you know. Yeah. So we washed the meat. I take a plate, put it to the plate. I wash the second piece of meat. You remember, we need 500 grams of it. So I have a pot for 5 liters. So the ingredients that's for 5 liters of wash. So I will take some water to this. I turn on the plate for the highest regime. So I have to take some salt and a spoon. So I put some salt here. So it's very difficult to say how much salt you have to put, so I just put some and I taste it. I cut the meat. You know, I love meat very much. I love it very much. I love cook. So we cut some meat. We cut it into small pieces. Like this. So I cut the meat. You know, I told you that that is very important that the meat should have some bones, because as much bones you have, as tasty the bouillon will be. I cut the meat and I have 2 bones separate. So I put the meat into the water. I think that the meat should be cooked for about half an hour. It has to be almost cooked when we add everything else. So I told you before that the beans should be put into the water for about an hour before cooking. That is why they become bigger, you know, and it's better to cook them. So I put the beans just after the water will boil. You know that I think that in every family and especially every woman here in Ukraine has its own recipe of borscht. I will tell you today my own recipe. That is why there are some things that are not, I think, typical for others, but believe me, the borscht will be amazing. So one more secret of my borscht is that we take 2 beetroots, and one of beetroot has to be cooked in water, and the other one has to be fried. So I will clean up 1 beet, and the other one I have to put into the water just now. So I take some water. We will need this one too. So I put the meat and I put 1 beetroot to the water, and I think that we should wait for about from 15 to 20 minutes. I peel the beet. You know, I love the beet. It has such bright color. And well, when people didn't have any cosmetics, Ukrainian women they took a beet and they painted it to their face. You know, that's great, I think. So I cut my finger. It hurts, you know. So you can cut the beet, or you can use this thing. So that's it. I have to put some oil. I use sunflower oil. You can use the olive oil too. think that's too much. Now I put the beans into the boiler where we have meat. The meat is almost ready. So I put the beans. Now I will cut the potatoes. I have to wash it a little bit. So I take one fourth of the cabbage. Sometimes if the potatoes are, I don't know how to say it, young, so you should put the potatoes before the cabbage. But it's December now, and the potatoes that I have are not very young, they are old one. So I have to put the cabbage first. So I cut the cabbage. You know, the scientists say that the girls that eat a lot of cabbage have big teeth. I don't know, but I think that doesn't really work. I put the cabbage into the water where the meat is. Now I will add to the beets, there's brine, some onions, some carrots, the tomato paste, and the tomatoes. And the pepper, I forgot about pepper. You know, that's, I think, the most difficult and the most bad thing when you are cooking borscht and anything else. Because I always really cry when I cut the onion. I cut the onion. The onion should change the color. It has to be a little bit brown, you know, not black, but brown. The carrot. I should put the carrots to the onion and the beets. I first peel it. Oh, you know, I have a special thing for this. I forgot. Here is it. You know, I love it. That's a great thing because you can do this faster. The carrot, it can be cut. I use this thing, and well, now I put the carrot to the onions and the beets. So we have to wait for only a few minutes, and then we have to put 2 tablespoons of the tomato paste and the 2 tomatoes. And I always forget about the pepper and a pepper. So the tomatoes have to be peeled before we put it there. Oh, that's the time I think to put the potatoes. So I put the potatoes. Yeah, that's it. Mix a little bit. So I have to take some hot water. That's because I need to peel the tomatoes, and it's better to peel it when the hot water is there. So I put the hot water on tomatoes, turn it a little bit. It's really hot. I put the water out and I peel the tomatoes. Yeah, look, it's really easy to peel it. I cut tomatoes. It's better to cut it in very small pieces. Cut another one. I'm sorry, I think that I have the asshole well here at home.
It's my dog.
That's my dog, you know? Say oof. I put the potatoes to the seeds, the onions and the carrots. Then I take the pepper.
Не potatoes, это tomatoes.
No. I'm sorry, I said potatoes, but I meant tomatoes. I take, I think, half of the pepper. I cut it too in small pieces. So I put the pepper to the onions, tomatoes and beets, and the almost the last thing for our fries, that's 2 big spoons, the tablespoons of tomato pasta. So I put 2 spoons. You know, it's almost ready. I'm hungry. It's morning and I didn't still eat nothing. We have to wait about from 5 to 10 minutes to fry the pepper and everything else here. Now it smells so tasty. You just can't believe how it smells. So my fries are ready. So I will put it to the water where we have meat and the potatoes and the beef. So I put it all to the water. Oh, you know, the color of the soup of borscht is just the most amazing thing that I like. So I will show you when it will be ready. Here, I think that you remember, you should, we have one more bit. This bit we will put to borscht, that bit. This bit we will put to borscht just before 5 minutes of its readiness. So I put the water out. I take it out. It's hot, so I have to put it for a minute to the cold water, because it will be impossible to cut it. I have to mix a little bit with that. And I think that I should add some water, because the process of cooking is a long one, so some water went out. Look at the color, just great. Our borscht is almost ready. We have to put some greens. You can take many greens you like. I like this one. So I will put some greens. You know, I think that the more greens, the more amazing the soup will be. Don't be shy and put a good amount of greens. So we put the greens to the borscht, and with these greens we have to put another bean. You remember about it, because I forgot. So we put some beets. So another beet, we have to peel it. One more time to take the thing I don't know how it's called. So you cut the beet. Hot still. So the beet is ready, and the most special and secret ingredient, the pork fat, salo, and the garlic. So we have to take just a very little piece of salo. I need a knife, so I take a knife and just cut a small piece of salo, a little bit more. The garlic. And we have to squeeze it. We have to squeeze the garlic and salo. But the problem is that I can't find the squeezer. I don't really know where is it. So I really don't have the choice, and I have to cut it. But I have to cut it in very small pieces. So I cut it like this first, and now just like this, because it has to be very small pieces. If you have the squeezer, that of course will be better. So I recommend you to squeeze all. The borscht will be with nails, you know. I'm joking. So I have to cut the garlic too in very small pieces. And now I put the second part of beets and the garlic with the pork fat salo into the borscht. And we will have only 2-3 minutes and the borscht is ready. So you know, in 2 minutes the borscht is ready. But I recommend you one more, my secret ingredient. It's lemon. Just a few grams of the lemon juice. So you know, our borscht is ready. It smells like, I just can't explain you, it's just marvelous, it's just amazing. And it tastes really good. I promise you that if you cook it, you will love it, and you will cook it almost every weekend. So I have to taste it one more time. Oh, the color is perfect. The smell is perfect. So let's check the taste. That's just marvelous. So the borscht is ready. It's better to eat borscht with some sour cream. So I will put some sour cream to my borscht. Then to mix it a little bit. And ta-da-dam! I will taste it. They're so tasty. Subscribe to our channel Crazy Ukraine. The channel is very tasty.